So let's talk a little bit about, okay, I'm buying bulls. What kind of biosecurity issues do I need to have when I purchase those bulls? Of course, we know trichomoniasis is a regulated test right now, but there's certainly other diseases too, venereal diseases that we could look at. So let's address that just a little bit, because that's, to me, is very important.
I would hope that whoever you're buying cattle from, whether they're bulls or cows or anything, would have some records of what their biosecurity, what they do on that ranch.
Okay.
And you know, I'd ask about it for sure. And you know, make sure they're probably working with their own veterinarian to get that done.
Exactly.
And that's a big question you should be asking.
So what's the most important thing when I'm buying that bull? What's the most, in other words, the test? And everybody, well, these are magic DNA tests, right? These are magic tests now, so they're not as bad. Well, you know, honestly, they're tests, and all tests have some degree of, you know, they're not all perfect tests, right? So I guess where I'm going with this, what's probably the most important thing that I might want to know about those bulls as I'm buying them? If I go buy a bull and I buy a bull, say off of my neighbor, is that a lot different than I go purchase a bull from, you know, I hear somebody in North Texas has a good set of bulls, and I go up there and I buy a bull. I really don't know much about that guy, except that was the bull at the pens, and his vet said he was fine. So kind of what's the most important things we can look at for disease?
Well, of course,
concerned about disease.
You know, Vibrio can be a venereal disease, so the leprovibrio thing would be something I'd want to see vaccination records on, and or at least know something about what their program is.
Right.
You know, just those again. Those are some of the reproductive diseases that aren't maybe quite as notorious as trich, but we.
I think that's, you make an excellent point. So a Campylobacter, Vibrio, or, you know, they change those names on us so fast anymore. But if we're buying bulls, we've got to remember that trichomoniasis is not the only bull that's venereally transmitted, and certainly Vibrio or Campylobacter, and also leptospirosis